certain sectors are obviously going to be impacted by the current situation more than others. We are fortunate in our business in that we're predominantly working with government entities, and that means those projects are strategic government initiatives, and they're moving forward. Obviously, the things to consider is what's going to happen with the tourism sector and how long it's going to take for people to come back. And that's going to impact on a huge sector of the construction industry related around hotels, the residential sector, and everything to do with entertainment and so on. When is that sector going to come back and how long? I think there's opportunities as well. As I say, the government sector will present an opportunity. There are other certain sectors which we didn't consider. For example, we've just been quoting for work now on data centers, and what I think what people have come to realize is that with an enormous amount of data being used, with everybody working from home, there's a requirement to up the infrastructure, and so data centers and that sector is going to be something which I think people will be looking to in the future. Well, the major challenges I think for the industry here in the UAE were really around the two things. First of all, there was a moving landscape in terms of regulation and in terms of what was required of construction companies. There was also obviously a big rush to understand what was in the contract and how these things would impact on the contractual relationships between employers and construction companies. For us as a business, it's more about maintaining the continuity of the business, maintaining contact and communication with everybody, and maintaining morale, because there's a lot of uncertainty. People are concerned for their jobs, concerned where this all might lead to in terms of their future employment. They're worried for their families back home. They can't leave the country. So there's a lot of sort of personnel, HR issues and communication issues as well. So we've implemented a process of working from home shifts, where certain people, although they're site-based, they can shift off-site. Other people can visit on an occasional basis, breaking out of the offices into meeting rooms so that we're further apart. So introducing those types of measures. So that was one thing. Secondly, with regards to the contracts and claims and so on, it's been a question of educating clients, contractors about the contracts, publishing things online, whilst at the same time learning as much as I can by listening in on other presentations from lawyers and law firms and contracts and claims specialists, sharing knowledge and then imparting that knowledge to our clients. I am making a conscious effort to visit the sites at least once a week. So I'm working from home where possible, but I am also have to balance that with getting out to the site and not making the staff and the site feel like we can all work from home, but you can stay out there and everything's okay. So you have to, I have to, sort of appear on the site once a week, and indeed, the employers are still calling for meetings on site. I think which has been quite refreshing is holding meetings remotely. So the fact that we didn't have to travel to go to those meetings saved, in fact, a lot of time. And this is something which I think is going to be perhaps one of the legacies when this all moves on.